What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. And the topic I'm going to be discussing in this episode is, I talked about, it's going to be really dark and creepy. I talked about dark and creepy and scary stuff in my other Joe Winko Talks before, but so far, this one is probably going to be the scariest out of all of them. So, it happened in January of 2013 in Los Angeles at the Cecil Hotel. There's this girl visiting from Canada. Her name was Elisa Lam. She was visiting from Canada, and she was staying at the hotel. No one knows why she went to Los Angeles or what she was there for, but she went missing after she was staying at the hotel for a few days. And what happened was, they tried looking for her. They put out a missing persons report, but they found one thing that was kind of weird or disturbing. It's one of those things that, I don't know why this story creeps me out so much, but I have the video. This is the last footage of her seen alive when she was in the hotel room. Well, she wasn't in a hotel room, she was getting in an elevator. And I have it right here. It's 3 minutes long, and let me load it up. It's kind of weird because it has no audio, but she starts acting really weird in the elevator, and I'm gonna play it right now. All right, hold on one second. Just trying to load it up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, now. All right. So there she is, getting in the elevator, and she presses all the buttons, and yeah, I remember, maybe she's pulling a trick or something, because when I was in middle school, we had an elevator in the school, and I used to always run inside and press all the buttons, but I was just clowning around then. It kind of looks like that's what she's doing, but it looks like she's hiding from something. I don't know what's going on with her. I read that she was bipolar. Now she's looking out of the elevator. And the elevator isn't going anywhere, even after she pressed all those buttons, which is weird. So she steps out of the elevator. And it looks like she's looking for someone, and she's moving all weirdly. And I have to admit, when I first saw this video, they said it was going to be creepy. I thought the elevator doors were going to close on her head or something, like Final Destination, but that's not what happens. So it looks like she's waving at someone or something. They don't have any other surveillance footage released. I don't understand why they only have the security cameras in the elevator, but now she's pressing all the buttons again. The elevator still isn't going anywhere. Still not going to go anywhere for a while. Oh god, I don't know why this creeps me out so much. Okay, she's pressing the buttons. And you can't tell what's going on with her. Okay, now this is the scary part. Look how she's moving her arms. She's moving her arms all weird, like she's looking for something, or like she's trying to dance or something. That's kind of what it looks like. I don't know what's going on here, because when I move my hands, I always move my hands weird when I talk, but this is creeping me out. So I don't know what she's doing. Or she could be talking to someone, but you just can't see them at all. And remember, there's no audio. I kind of wish that there was, then we would be able to know what's going on. And then, what else happens? Okay, she's disappeared now. Why do I have to watch this at night? Gosh. I'm such a wimp. Nothing's happening. Still nothing's happening. Then the elevator doors close right when she leaves, and the elevator starts working naturally. I don't get what went on there, but apparently, so that was the last footage they had of her alive, and what happened was she went missing, no one was able to find her. This is the creepy part though, the even creepier than the last creepy part. The hotel guests started noticing that the water pressure was really bad and that it seemed polluted, and they ended up going up, like the maintenance went up to the roof level of the hotel. They ended up finding her body, her naked body, inside one of the water tanks. She was dead, obviously. She was found dead inside one of the water tanks, and God, this really creeps me out. They don't know how she got up there, because the only way is up, because the rooftop is literally impossible to access, because it's armed with a alarmed door. Like, you can't see the... I'll be right back. I needed to open my bedroom door. I was getting too creeped out. But, the rooftop is armed with an alarm door that if it would have opened, you would have been able to, they would have known that someone was up there, but no one heard an alarm at all. At least that's what I know. Because the hotel could have just been making that up so they wouldn't get sued. But neither way, why would she go up to the rooftop anyway and jump inside the water tank to drown? And they did an autopsy on the body, but the body was pretty decomposed. So it came back, they couldn't determine the cause of death, and it came back inconclusive. And I don't know about you guys, but this is creeping me out so much. It's one of those things, you don't understand why this creeps you out so much, but it's just really weird, because there's so much we don't know about what happened, and no one's really saying much about it either. But it's not over yet. A few weeks after she died, a huge outbreak of tuberculosis outbreak occurred, and some of the homeless people living around the hotel, because it was a really poor hotel. Even though it looks fancy, it was a pretty poor hotel because a lot of poor people lived there, because they had rooms at an extremely cheap price, and a lot of bad stuff happened at that hotel too. Kind of like the murder house on American Horror Story 1. And, like, people were found dead, stuff was stolen, people committed suicide, were jumping out jumping out the windows there, and, oh no. And it just really creeped me out, this story. So, I'm guessing that someone probably killed her and probably dumped her body in there, but why would you dump the body up there? I would have thought that if someone would have killed her, they would have dumped the body somewhere else, like in some remote location, not into a water tank at a hotel. Or maybe she jumped inside there herself. She was bipolar, and they also did an autopsy on her, and they said no drugs were found in her system. But she could have been having like a schizophrenic episode that caused her to go insane. But neither way, how would she go up on the rooftop of the building undetected without anyone seeing her or noticing anything? Or unless she went through the fire escape, but still. So I just want to know, what do you guys think happened here? Do you think it's a paranormal or something? Or something? Oh yeah, and back to the tuberculosis outbreak that occurred with the poor people. The test to show that you have tuberculosis that they were doing on them is called the Lam Elijah, which is basically the same exact spelling as her name, spelled backwards. Well, not spelled backwards, but her last name, then her first name. And it's just a creepy coincidence. I think that's just coincidence, though. But, still, that just really creeps me out a bit. And so now they still don't know what happened, and I really don't think they're ever gonna know what happened. So, yeah. What do you guys think happened? That's my main question. I think someone might have killed her, or it might have been, I don't want to believe this, but it could have been some supernatural thing that happened. Whenever I talk about ghosts, it always freaks me out, kinda. And don't mind that, my adoptive mom is vacuuming downstairs. But, yeah, so that's basically it for that. So, you can find more information about this. There's really not that much out there, but if you look online, like type in her name online, you might be able to find something. And they still don't even know why she came from Canada to California to visit. And she was all by herself. She was 21 years old, but she was all by herself. Like, usually when people go out, they go with friends and they go to party, but she wasn't with anyone. She was alone. So, share your thoughts on that in the comments and everything. And, yeah. So, that's basically it for that. And, also, don't forget to check out my gaming series for my new video game I got, SimCity 2013. It's a lot of fun. I love it. I already built my one city in Winko land. I only have one city so far, but I'm going to add more. But I'll have a link to those and an annotation somewhere in this video, so don't forget to check that out. And don't forget to tell me what you think happened in this case. You can read more about it online. Just Google her name, Elisa Lam. I'm not going to spell it out. You guys can figure that out. So, yeah, that's basically it. So, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like my fan page on Facebook, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And that's it. So, peace out, people.
Everything you want, hey girl, let me talk to you. If I was your boyfriend, never let you go, keep you on my arm.